Good evening. Welcome to Investigator News, and I'm your host, Ellie, and this is the Weather and Lifestyle News Show, and we welcome everybody. Boy, hit big last night. Uh, Thank you. We're loving it. We're definitely loving it. And so, hey, Karen, what do you think? You going to look at the supermoon this week? I'm going to try. We get cloudy here on those good days, but I can get out and watch, and no, it just clouds up. So hello to Susan, unless my sister-in-law is watching. So hello to her if she's by chance catching the show. So and welcome definitely from all over the globe. You would not believe the people I get from Pakistan. I like Pakistan. I seen a video on it. People there are great. I want to go visit. They like want to take you out for dinner all the time. I could go for that, and they even say Russia. Russia's another one that's really nice. Um, what Iranian people? Oh my goodness, they'll take you out for drinks till wee hours. Not to not to hurt you, but they're just nice people. It's not the people. People are usually normally nice. So the harvest supermoon. And then we got a new hurricane. Well, it's a tropical invest storm. They're still trying to figure out if it's going to be a hurricane or not. And it looks like it's going to head towards the islands. Uh, well, I might as well put this up here. There we go. Check her out. Uh, Miss Davis. Yeah, the supermoons. Yeah. You know, it's like Halloween, though. Everybody gets freaky on this big, huge moon. They start howling. I got yard work or something happening outside. Miss Davis, yep, there's Miss Davis. Uh, um, people want the mental patients, they say go nuts with big moons. So I'm not going to say vampires. Come on. There are vampires, people that point their teeth up. You know, they get their teeth pointed with the supermoon. Well, I'm going to get on to the supermoon and we'll talk more about it. But right now look at this storm. Look where it's heading, right at the islands. Is it going to hit the Gulf, or is it going to hit the islands and go up and hit uh, and cause lots of rain on the East Coast once again? Where's my rain, I say? All right, here we go. Miss Davis.
Well, here's a check of the tropics. We have two things that we're watching. Philippe Invest 91L. We'll start with Philippe. Good news. This is a weakening tropical system expected to become a remnant low in very short order here. So as it moves past the Leeward Islands and into Hispaniola, this will be likely a remnant low, bringing rain, but not catastrophic conditions. We're past the peak of the Atlantic hurricane season, and we still have more to go here. Invest 91L, that remains on the map. You can see water temperatures are very warm, and this could very well be our next named storm. Now, this is expected to remain a fish storm. However, it could be our 17th named storm of the year, which is Rena.
Rena. Wow. Look at all that. Arlene and Brett and Cindy and Dawn and Emily and Gert and Jose. I'm skipping through them. Margot, Nigel, Ophelia, Philip. Now we're going to go to Rena. Are we done yet? And it hasn't been that bad. Yeah, think about it. We really only had one real bad hurricane. So we're doing good. So much for um, so so much for global warming. You know, even Bill Gates is starting to change his mind on that. Is the only one not changing their mind? Oh, get this, folks. Oh, yuck. I'm gonna probably do the story next hour. Um, the World Economic Forum that cares about our planet decided that they're going to ban meat. No meat. We don't need meat. We need bugs And you're going to eat bugs and you're going to be happy to do so. They're going to put it in. Oh boy. So the wheat is low. So they're going to add bugs. So they're going to put what? Bugs in our flour. What? I hope they put it on the label and put it on the front. Now I'm leery of flour. They say cornmeal, anything that wheat, anything wheat, bread. Really? I hope they say bugs on the inside, and get a cockroach leg stuck between your teeth or something. I, I don't even want to think about it, Karen. I don't know, Karen. What do you think? And William, because William's a host. If Mary was in here, I'd ask her too. Are you going to eat the wheat bread and the flour and yeah, bugs? No, let's go to the Superman. Boy, I could sure get a kick out of some of the stuff the World Economic Forum wants to do to us. They don't even experiment. We get trial runs usually. Like, let's feed it to some people and see what they think first. Bugs carry weird stuff. You watch Survivor and you see them eat them grubs and them great big cockroaches and I'm like, oh no, I'd puke. Yeah. Would you eat a bug like that, Karen? For $1 million, would you eat a grub? These grubs are big, and they squirt and they. Ooh, I don't know. I think some of them guys that take a bite at me, I would just give me a glass of water. I'll take it like a pill. Would you for $1 million? Not guaranteed. You got to make it to the end of the Survivor thing. No. I don't even think for $1 million I'd have a cockroach leg stuck between my teeth. Nope. Not now, not never, not no. Nope, I don't think so. Well, I shouldn't ask Karen. I should ask the chat room and those watching the show and comment. Um, um, William, would your dog eat a bug? Mine chase anything that moves, and even the wasp outside. If the wasps are on the ground, they're after them. They don't care. Chompa, chompa, chompa. My Scotty was the same way. Any bug outside or inside move, a spider, even a daddy longleg, he see it move and his eyes were on it and he was going to get it. Dogs eat bugs. That's allowable. All right. So this harvest moon appears this week. And they say, here's what we need to know. What do we need to know about the harvest moon? Boy, isn't that beautiful? Friday, September 29th. $7 p.m., folks. Now, I got to stop it because look at that. It'll be joined by Jupiter, Saturn, and Mercury in the night sky. So be sure to check out the other planets. Okay, well, let's not. And I can't show that one because it's copyrighted. Dadgummit. It's just a cop helped this kid catch a very big fish. Oscar Mayer brings back the Wienermobile name, the beloved American icon. They were going to call it Frankmobile. And then no, everybody said no. We want our Wienermobile. Oscar Mayer announced its iconic Wienermobile would be referred to as Frankmobile. The company is returning its roots and changing the name back. It was a Franktastic, they said. It was Franktastic. It wasn't so fantastic. Celebrating our 100% beef Franks with the Frankmobile from coast to coast. However, like many like you, we miss our original icon. Kicking off last week, we're welcoming back the Wienermobile. Yeah, we got to have the Wienermobile back, don't we? Looky there, looky there. We just got to have the Wienermobile back. Oh, and they offer a night stay in the Wienermobile. I bet you they serve hot dogs for breakfast. I'd rather have pizza. Where's the pizza mobile? All right. we're having fun here today. All right, let's move on because I got lots. I got lots here. The latest earthquakes. Wow, what is going on with these earthquakes? There we go. Looky there. And the recent one, and they don't have it marked. They took out the red. Was in Walker, California, 3.6. It ground level. You would have felt it if you lived in Walker and you thought you felt something odd. Your plants were swaying a little bit. You know your chain on your ceiling fan moving around. It shouldn't be. It could be that you felt an earthquake. And there was quite a few. Then we had one in Tom's Place, California, 2.8. That was also pretty much on the surface. Little Lake, California, yep, 3.0. You guys felt that one. And then we had Langolis, Oregon. I know I probably said it wrong. Throw popcorn at me. 3.4, which was about 8 miles deep. So if we look now, check this out. We had some way down low. 4.5 on the Pacific Antarctic Ridge. Look how close that is to Antarctica. Nothing going on in Africa. Nothing going on in South America. It's all quiet. The biggest one we start seeing is a 5.0 and a 5.4 in Sumatra. And then Japan region, 5.0. There's your fives. 5.1 in Alaska Peninsula, or right along the Aleutian Islands. We did see one 5.4 off the west coast of northern Sumatra, about 8 miles deep. Indonesia 5.0, Timor-Leste 4.2. Papua New Guinea, which they don't get them often, 4.5. They felt that one. And then we go up to Japan, Name, Japan. It says 30 earthquakes. A lot of them are aftershocks. Like over in the islands. Look how many are in the islands. Puerto Rico. Then we have Puerto Rico. Then we have Mona Passage. And Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico. They're about 8 miles deep on the average. So we are now, I'm going to say South America, because it's so quiet there. Um, and we had this one way down here in 4.5, and we have one straight across in New Zealand. And then over there in the Fiji and Vanuatu Islands, if you go straight across, that's South America. So are we going to see them there by tomorrow? We'll have to wait and see. All right. So police help an Ohio boy catch a big one. That's what I was telling you about earlier. And I had to go find it. I couldn't play the one I had because it was copyrighted. And so far, this one here, the police department posted this. So hopefully we're not going to get in any trouble for this. But I'm a rebel. Yeah, aren't I? Aren't I, Karen? I'm a rebel.
Yeah, baby. Oh, I'm gonna go in. Josh, don't go in. No, I need to figure that, Brown. You need some new boots.
Look at that fish. Look at that fish. Now, did the police officer even get a morsel? It doesn't say. A boy and his dad hook a big carp, but you need a little help getting the fish to shore. Now, some people think carp is a junk fish, folks. A lot of people would just throw it back. They say it's a junk fish, it ain't worth eating. But now there's some people that say, give me that carp, I'll cook it. So let me know in the comments. Is it a junk fish? Is it one you'd keep? Just to say you caught something that big? You know, I caught a carp one time, but I didn't get it in. It busted my line. Yeah, illy fishes. And oh boy, I was excited. I mean, oh yeah, I got it. And I went this way and I went that way and I struggled for about 30 minutes and ping. Line gone. Took my lure, took my stuff, probably swallowed the hook. And then there was another time I got a really big bass. And boy, I fought. And I was able to bring that thing in. And it was huge. It was about a 5-pound bass, a smallmouth. And I was like, I wanted to kiss the fish. And then I was like, okay, hook it. And I was ready to throw it back in there. Everybody's like, what are you doing? Well, I'm going to throw it back. I don't eat fish. I don't like eating fish. I'll throw it back. And they're like, no, we'll keep it. We'll eat it. Well, I could just throw it back. No, I said, I don't even want to look. They unhooked and they gave me my lure back and I went back to fishing. And that night I stayed away from the fish smell. So do you eat fish? Karen, do you eat fish? You know, I'll eat fish sticks, tuna fish. You know, I can have a little over half a sandwich of tuna fish and I'm like, fishy. You know, good fish and chips. You know, you go out for it. I can eat about one piece. Just not big on fish. Okay, I did that one already. Costco recalls about 4,800 mattresses from Novafoam form after mold. Now this 48,000. Think about that. Novafoam Comfort Grand 14-inch foam. Dream Away 8-inch mattress that were sold in San Francisco area between 2023 January and June. The mattress could have been exposed to water in the manufacturing process, and they have found mold on every one of the mattresses. You got one of those? Turn it in. A rare Dumbo octopus puts on a surprise show for scientists during a live video feed. Now, this thing's kind of cute. But most octopuses don't, you know, they're not the best looking. Now this little guy's I think he's kind of cute. What do you think, Karen? Look at him. A rare Dumbo octopus puts on a surprising show for scientists during a live video feed. Well, let's see what he has to offer. You know, what gets me with this is the fins in front of its eyes. That's weird. I mean, it's got all the little tentacles in the back. The very deep water, yes. And a couple of years ago, about a decade ago, maybe not even that long ago, they were saying we have never been into deep water to discover what's really down there. Now, scientists and those that with deep diving equipment are now starting to send their own little submarines down there that can withstand the pressures of the deep blue waters, and they're seeing things. Not monsters, folks. These are fish that has never ever been seen by anybody ever. It's the first time down, and what they do is when you discover these things, they ask if you want them named after you. Well, heck yeah. I'm gonna go find me a fish that's never been discovered before. Call it Henrielli. Yeah, that sounds like it. What do you think, William? Henrielli fish. So something like that, something really cute. And everybody's going like, why did they name it Henrielli? Yeah, maybe a shark. I'd make a good shark name. And we're moving along. Russia weighs in. William, you've talked about this. Now, Japanese seafood imports over Fukushima water. Now, Russia is talking they may ban the fish. They just don't know. They don't know the long-term damage or very small microscopic uh, types of radiation that can cause cancer. So it's not just China. Russia's doing it. And I think even Hawaii isn't allowing fish. All right, $10,000 bill from 1934. The thing about it is, have you ever seen a $10,000 bill? I know I haven't. I mean, I seen it and I said, man, I wonder how come it doesn't have the yellow stripe through it to see if it's authentic. Well, see, the thing about it went up for auction, and it sold at 480,000. The Green Seal $10,000 bill from 89 years ago sells at Long Beach Expo, Coins Signature Auction in Dallas. Now, this is a bill from 1934, and it's been sold 48 times at its printed value in Texas. But this time, this 89-year-old Federal Reserve note was rated by Paper Money Guarantee, a third party grading the service in Fort Worth, and earned an uncirculated 64 exceptional paper quality, a grade from the niche of the ranking company. Yet the five figures of the bill determined to be exceptional, they said. A grade of 64 falls into the following categories. The centering is off. on one side or two. Some of the handling may be evident, but there must not be no folds in the design. It's got to be totally crisp. So there you have it, a $10,000 bill. Wouldn't you like to have it? I don't know if I'd pay $480,000 for it. Maybe 15. But then what do you do with it? Hope it increases. So, we haven't heard much about the white rhinos, and they were almost extinct. And then a conservation group decided they were going to try to breed them and bring them back. Now, this project that they're doing, African Parks, a conservative group, um, they are going to receive 2,000 white rhinos to put across Africa to bring not only the rhinos back, but to bring the white rhinos back because they were almost extinct. We were down to just a few. Very smart, um, very smart recognition of the white rhino that it needs to live. So a Mexican mother shields her son from bear crashing a birthday party, and she just sat there. Granted, it was a baby cub. I would have been exiting stage right. Well, she shielded her son while the bear cub ate the food on the table. Let's see what I can get from this. Let's try this again. Man, it's not letting me grab this. Oh, let me try it again. Okay, so a Mexican mother was seen on videotape of protecting her own cub from a young bear that had crashed the boys' birthday party, jumped onto their picnic table, and devoured their food just inches from their face. And the mother shielded her son's face. All right, let's see if we get this. So it was a hungry, hungry bear. And you've seen her, why not just slowly get up and move? I guess not to agitate the bear. Yeah, who knows? But everybody ended up being okay. And the baby cub didn't bite. It soon after ran back to be with its mom. Um, so, robot janitors. Hey, I found something to clean my toilets and my tub. The robot janitor is cleaning toilets and doing the dirty work with the scrubber in his hand, and he is a very happy robot. In a time where AI is being used for everything from sneakers to music and movies, it's sort of interesting, perhaps even surprising, to see it tackle one of the less glamorous tasks, such as cleaning toilets. Yeah, nobody wants to do that. Nobody. Some don't even. They just shut the toilet lid and hope for the best. So from New York back streets to um, Somanotic, anonymous, autonomous toilet cleaning robot, revealing that yes, robots too can roll up their um, um, computer part sleeves. uh, for you know, I don't even think this thing has got sleeves. No, he's not got sleeves, folks. Oh my goodness, he does not have sleeves. He just scrubs that toilet. Yeah.
In a time where artificial intelligence is being used from sneakers to big screen, it's kind of cool to see it tackle the less glamorous stuff. Ever heard of a toilet cleaning robot? You heard me right. I'm Kurt the Cyber Guy, and if you want to stay up to date with quick tips like this, go to cyberguy.com and sign up for my free Cyber Guy Report newsletter. Thanks to Somatic, you don't need to break the bank to have a sparkling restroom. Just fork over $1,000 a month, and this bot has your back. It's like a supercharged Roomba for your bathroom. The interesting part here about these Clean Freak robots is their setup process. Technicians use a sensor and a camera to map out the area meant to be cleaned. They then use the data to train the mechanical janitor. Using VR goggles, technicians meticulously clean the restroom remotely. The bot then learns where, how, and what to clean. After that, the bot is set to go to satisfy all your cleaning needs.
You know what I think, folks? I think it needs to chase down the people that dirty up the bathrooms. That's what we need, a bathroom AI. When it goes in there, it knows exactly who destroyed the bathroom. I don't know why they do that. Why do people do that? Well, I don't know about that. All right. Um, Coastal visitors should keep away from sea lions on the beach. This is basically along upper the northern part of California, all the way into Seattle. Leave the sea lions alone; they're sick, and they say keep your dogs away from them because not only can it give this sickness to your dog, it can give it to you. Stay away from everything that has to do with these sea lions. Plus, I don't know, sea lions are mean. I lived out in California, and you'd walk even close, and they were like barking and charging, and they would chase you all the way back to your car. So, all right. So, let's end this up with weird laws. We're on to the funny post. The weirdest law in every state. I'm not going to probably get to every one of the states because we have a really big show coming up. But Alabama, don't dress up as a priest for Halloween. Alaska, you can't wake a sleeping bear to take a selfie. Who does that? I want to know. No donkeys in the bathtub in Arizona. Arkansas, you cannot name your child Zaberdaka. Zaberdaka. What's that? Zaberdaka. There's no rhyme, no reason. The governor here has looked into it. Everybody's looked into it, but this thing got put up right next to the Ten Commandments. California animals must not procreate near churches. Huh. Colorado, don't mutilate the rocks. Okay, let me see this. Okay, California animals must not poop near churches. Don't. It's not nice to have your dog do the wee thing in the church grass. I had to read the details on this to find out. And basically, um, uh, get this, and what it added to it that it caught my attention was, but animals must not mate within close proximity of taverns, schools, or places of worship. No bars. No, you can't breed your dog near bars or schools or churches. Don't do it. Leave them in your backyard. Don't mutilate the rocks in Colorado. In Connecticut, the pickles must bounce. I know I've heard about that. The Vlasics. Do Vlasics bounce? Why, why are we worried about bouncing pickles? Well, we might have to worry about bouncing cucumbers. This was in 1948. Two pickle packers named Sidney Sparrer and Moses Dexler were arrested for selling pickles unfit for human consumption. Well, thank goodness the Food and Drug got them. Delaware, don't use your car as a picnic facility. How about Florida? Stay-at-home dads are considered vagrants. Oh, that can't be good. Georgia, no eating chicken with tableware. Huh. Hawaii, don't put coins in your ears. Idaho, cannibalism is outlawed. Illinois, don't keep smelly dogs. I think that's the least of Ukraine's worry right now. Uh, Indiana horse speed limit. Yep, your horse can't it can't exceed 10 miles an hour. Iowa, you're not allowed to shoot Native Americans if more than 5 of them are on your property. Because if there's 5 Indians on your property, it could be an invasion. What? Kansas, don't screech your tires. Kentucky, reptiles and religion. Yo, they're going to keep the snake churches. No, I went to one of them one time. I've told this story before. Karen knows about it. Went to a church and I could have swore they're going to start bringing out the snakes. It was that scary. It was some out in the middle of nowhere church, and they had boxes, and you could see things moving in. I'm like, oh no, we snuck out the back quickly, and never went back. Maine, no gambling at the airport. All right, I know you guys want to know. Montana, don't play golf at night. It's frisbee golf. You can't do that. No swearing in the city, in Sin City, Nevada. I guess in Pennsylvania they do a lot of psychics. Pennsylvania, no psychics allowed. You can read the full article on weird laws, but the 8 weirdest laws in Pennsylvania is there. No, no psychics. South Carolina, railroad companies must not scare horses. South Dakota, don't sleep in the cheese factory. It's not the brightest idea to fall asleep there. In Mount Rushmore, they say, and that's Mount Montana, or I'm sorry, South Dakota. You'll be prosecuted under state law if you fall asleep in the cheese factory. Can't even lean up against the wall and take a cat nap. All right, folks, that's it for today. And I thank you all for watching. And I got to get a hold of William and get us set up for the next show, World War III Report. So come on back in about 15 minutes. And I thank you much for watching. Share the show. Subscribe. Do some thumbs up for Miss Karen, the great job that she does here. And me, I'll take 1 or 2 thumbs, maybe a heart. Yeah. And no, we're not eating bugs. No cockroaches. All right, you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. And of course, it's hump day. Halfway through the middle of the week. We got trivia coming up on Friday. So if that's what you watch, well, come on back and play a little trivia.